Hi, my name is Sanjovan and I am here to give a video presentation on housing prices comparison between Canada and the United States. Like what are the difference in the prices related to house in these two nations. As we know that the nation housing market is a very important part or essential aspect of its economy and has a big impact of its own citizens. And the purpose of this presentation is to look at the different variables that affect how much cost houses in Canada as compared with the United States. And the research question related to this topic is that the US cost why are US home cost less than those in Canada, and there are just some research designs like controlled variables like economy, geographical location, population, religious, unemployment. As we compare that the Canada and United States have very difference in their economy, but they have like all they have same geographical location all and have very different in population, have same religions, and the unemployment rate also is around same, which somehow affects the housing prices. And I come with one hypothesis that why Canada have expensive houses as compared with the neighbor nation US. The hypothesis is that the house costs are cheaper in Canada in US due to some government rules and laxer rules and regulations related to housing and some economic conditions, and have greater benefits for the home buyers. As in Canada, there are some rules and regulations by the government which are not uh, easy for the home buyers to get the home. And testing the hypothesis. For testing the hypothesis, I am going to use both kind of data, quantitative and qualitative. Firstly, quantitative data will give me cover the house prices including interest rate, inflation, government housing regulations. However, qualitative data gives us government policies, immigration trends, as well as the surveys with the experts who work in the area of real estate or housing sectors, which gives both type of data and help me to develop my research. And to support this testing, like in many major cities in Canada like Toronto or Vancouver, the demand of housing is high, which leads in the rise of the property. Like the average house price in Canada rose 32% from a year, almost twice the rate of increase in the US. That what a report said. And there are some more, like the population expansion has been faster in Canada than in US. For example, particularly in the 3 year period before the pandemic, when the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau increased immigration, just as US under President Donald Trump was throwing up barriers to enter. Although there are many zoning rules and restrictions that are less restricted in US, which permit more flexible developments. Moreover, the pricing building can be reduced with less red tapes in the US as compared with the Canadian one. Whereas the laws in Canada may be more extensive, which drive up cost and duration of development and constructing new houses as compared with the neighbor country US. And hypothesis test results gives after analyzing both qualitative and quantitative data, which gives that the housing prices in Canada higher than US because the prices are twice as in Canada as compared with the United States, which supports my hypothesis. And and in our initial findings, which allow us to develop a theory about the connection between independent variables and dependent variables, that are the that are that a number of variables, including government regulations in US, is easier than Canada, and state of economy which affects the home prices. As in US, they are very they have leisures in their rules and regulation related to their mortgage, related to their interest rate, as compared with the Canada, which had like very high mortgage. So that's it. Thank you.